chaos that is.
So hopefully you don't mind being on stream, Mickle, because it's streaming time. Hello, everybody. We're doing a random late night stream because guess what I just did? I created a player controller using matrices. Why did I do this?
Why have you done this to us?
Why did I do this, you might be asking? The answer is I hate myself. No, I mean the answer is I'm stubborn. I'm a very stubborn person who hates YouTube tutorials with a passion because I feel like for some reason I might be smart enough to just like smarter than the internet. I know, dumb as hell, right? So, you know, I persevere through, and in the end, I have a character, and look at him, look at him. Look at how majestic he is.
Look at him go.
Look, he walks forward, backward, leftward, and rightward, and then if you grab the player itself and you rotate him on the axes, right? I don't know what's going on with that number over there, but yeah, you rotate him, go back, look, he moves forward and backward relative to his rotation. Isn't that insanity? Have you ever seen something like that before in your entire life? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's like, no one's ever done this. Don't you agree? Okay, my yes man is gone. Okay, cool. So now, this is what I've been up to. I've got it. Oh yeah, this is probably something else I should probably also put up on is this little window here. So let me open up OBS again. I need to put a window capture. Ooh, window. Yep. There we go. This is the window. I have some coding up here. So I'm just gonna move that to probably just up there. There's nothing important going on up there. The game scene can do its own thing. I'll sort out the layout sooner or later. Once I find something I'm really happy with, but up until then I'm just gonna stick to whatever this weird crap is. So hopefully that doesn't look too bad on your guys' end. I think it looks just about readable on my end, so I'm gonna just keep using this. Okay, so this is what I have so far for my camera controls. My player mode, I believe, is all complete, and I was looking at some of that other stuff, and this is causing errors because I haven't done the stuff to fix it. So, not that stuff isn't important though. So the next part of this is making it so that the camera moves relative to. Okay, that is not needed, but need to make the camera move relative to the player. I mean, like I need a thing, the mouse thing, so like it'll change the rotation of the camera, and then it'll change. Well, I don't really need to change the rotation. What I need to do is change. Need to turn that off too. And turn that off. That's not important. None of that is important. Okay.
Well, if it's important, why does it exist?
This is copy pasted code from another game where that part was important, but now it's not important.
Yes.
Yes.
So you mean to say that on your channel, not all of your work is original?
It is original. I'm just copying from myself. Is that so wrong? Are you saying it's illegal to copy from myself, Mickle?
Yes.
No.
You're breaking copyright law.
Oh crap! Guys, run! DMCA takedown! Ah! The stream's over. We need to take it out. Take it out. Oh wait, apparently stream's bitrate is the audio stream bitrate is 0 or is that really happening? Because it says it's picking up my mic. I don't know what's going on there.
A bunch of stupid stuff.
Hold on. I'm just gonna quickly unmute myself.
A bunch of stupid stuff.
Hold on. I'm just gonna Okay, so clearly it's definitely working. I don't know what the stream's going on about 0 bitrate on the audio. Yeah, you gotta love it when YouTube just pranks you. I swear, those are the best kind of YouTube pranks.
YouTube, your stream's not working, but actually.
But actually, yes. It's not working. It's like, psych, major look.
YouTube, fix your system for the life of everything.
For the love of all that is holy. Okay.
And so much more.
Okay, so now, this is going to be the dumbest thing you are ever going to see in your entire life. You know what it is?
Probably nothing as dumb as I'm thinking.
Okay, this is what I'm going to do. You know that stuff with matrices we just did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it all over again.
That's pretty dumb, but still not the dumbest thing.
Okay, tell me, what's your dumb idea?
I don't think I can say dumb ideas on YouTube.
I mean, how dumb are we talking? On like a scale of like...
I'm talking beyond moron.
Okay, so it's like 1 being like crinkly brain and 10 being smooth brain. Where in the line? Where on the scale?
We're talking about a level 100 play.
A level 100 on the dumb scale. Wow, that's extra smooth.
Out of a level cap of 10.
Yeah, bro. I don't think you're allowed to bring hacks into this.
It's like playing a level 30 character in a level 1 campaign. But stupider. No, it's level 1 and level 30 campaign. With nobody else to help you.
It's like, so you mean my rogue?
You had to. You genuinely had to with that rogue.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, with my most recent level up, I lost HP.
Yeah. 2 HP if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so I was at 19, now I'm at 17.
The DM suddenly counts your character as dead.
Yeah, when you play a character that's born to die. But my character's level 6, by the way. Level
You're
6
just
or 5.
born to die.
Level 6. Yeah, born to die, yes. That's what happens when you have a -3 to con. And a -4 to strength.
Just born to die.
No, come on. We don't want it somber. We want to make it angry. It's like, I'm born to die. Or it's like, or maybe we can have, or maybe it's like death metal. It's like, I'm born to die.
All I can tell you is that your character is the only way people interact with NPCs. And you're the comic relief. You are basically Deadpool, but killable.
Deadpool, but killable.
That is your character in a nutshell. So I'm in 2 minds, because everyone will hate me if your character dies. But your character does not deserve to live in harmony.
Yeah, remember that time when I tried to reason with a band of orcs? Oh, good times.
And then you have that scroll of Fireball.
Oh, we don't talk about that scroll.
DC
No,
21
no.
save.
Hey, that was your idea, okay? You're the DM. You're the one who made that happen, okay?
Actually, it wasn't my idea. It was your idea.
It was my idea, but
We
you're the
forgot
DM.
We forgot the original DC, and you made it higher.
No, that was never how it was.
With a natural 20.
And it's like, no, that never what it was. You just gave me you gave it as like a legendary item because you were like, oh.
No, I didn't give it to you. You wrote it down.
No, I know I made it, but I mean, you made it legendary by saying, oh, it's a 21 save DC because it's just that hilarious.
No, that was your forgery skill.
Oh my!
You rolled a d20, added forgery.
Oh yeah.
No, hang on. You got a natural 20.
No,
+1.
No, that was not how we got the roll, man. It's like was it? I don't think so. I definitely don't remember rolling a nat 20 on my first roll in the campaign.
No, it wasn't your first roll. We forgot your initial roll, so we got you to re-roll 2 sessions later.
I thought we re-rolled it like 5 or 6 times.
We actually did, yeah.
Yeah, we re-rolled it 5 or 6 times, and then you were like, "Screw it, it's 21 save now."
No, yeah, that was the final roll.
I think, to be honest, I think that's just to balance it. To be honest, it's just to make it balanced. Because I feel like I could roll higher. To be honest.
You probably can now. Actually, that's the scary thing.
No, I don't have expertise in in a forgery kit.
Yeah, but that was before you had proficiency in it.
No, but I don't have expertise in forgery. If I did.
Yeah, but you made the scroll before you had proficiency with forgery.
I never put proficiency into forgery. So I still wouldn't be proficient in it.
Oh well. But of course, it's a DC. The only reason why I made it legendary was because it kept working.
Hold on, there's somewhere around here. I'm gonna find it. Do I actually have proficiency in forgery? Because I know I have proficiency in thieves' tools. Okay, I'm sorry everyone. I said this was a coding stream.
No, it's a podcast.
Hold on.
To the 2 people watching, it's a podcast now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I actually do have forgery kit as one of my tool proficiencies. Never mind. That was bullcrap. I was talking out my ass. Yes, I do have proficiency in thieves' tools, so my proficiency bonus is higher. Thank you. And then if I get, I don't know, expertise in that, wouldn't that be fun, right, Mikkel?
Are you going to rewrite the legendary scroll?
Well, I don't know where it is now, so I might need to make a second one.
If you have one in your inventory.
It's like, I might need to remake one. Do you want? I should. No, do I?
DMs out there, no. You know my pain.
No. Do you know what? I'm gonna make many scrolls.
All other DMs out there, you know my pain. Please help me with this madman.
I'm going to make a variety of different scrolls for a variety of different reasons.
Each one of them is gonna do my head in.
It's like each scroll more memeable than the last.
And I can tell you no, but like that's not gonna stop you.
Could you? No, okay. One thing I want to give your mind. Put in your mind.
It's your only gimmick to keep you alive.
Oh no, that's not the reason. It has kept me alive in the past, yes. when I do succeed on my intimidation saving and my intimidation rolls. But I think I'll be succeeding a lot more in those as soon as I get to level 11, for those of you who know how rogue works.
For those of you that don't know, he's playing a mastermind rogue, which means he gets a reliable talent.
No, reliable talent's just for any rogue, baby.
I know, but what other bonuses do you get?
I don't get any other I mean, I get other proficiencies, but I don't get anything. The main thing is the
Oh, I know that's the main
talent,
thing.
yeah. Which is
I'm just saying,
rogue.
what else do you get? I want to point out that this is on top of.
Well, you get like misdirection, so you can just be like, oh, that attack that was going to hit me? Well, since I'm hiding behind this dude, it actually hits this dude instead.
And what else?
A 30-foot help action. So I can just help someone from 30 feet away.
On top of what else?
I think at level 7, if I look at someone or interact with someone for 5 minutes, you have to tell me their class levels.
Certain stats such as charisma, intelligence, and wisdom.
And class levels.
If they have any.
Yes.
I forgot about that part. And then icing on the cake. What's the icing on the cake?
I don't know. The last one is a weird one. What is it? It's like the one where it's like in zone of truth. You don't actually need to tell the truth.
So what does that mean if your party ever gets into trouble?
I know. I just say, they just put a zone of truth on me and they say, did they do it? And I say no. I can say no. And then they'll be like, oh, well, he's in zone of truth, so.
Ah, gosh. You do not know how chaotic that can be. Because for you to have the mental fortitude to resist something that compels you to tell the truth.
By the way, I want to give a big shout out to the airplane that's flying around just above. Big shout out to that guy, doing great work while the borders are closed to get people into the country. Spread around that coronavirus.
I think that one was going out.
I don't know if that one's going out, but if it's coming in, then great work. I mean,
I heard it through the stream. I think it's going out.
Oh well, yeah, it's moving away now. Anyway, back to coding before we go into more shenanigans about how Mikkel is such a gracious DM and how instead of
No, not gracious, tortured.
How Mikkel is a tortured DM who's allowed us to get feats if we pay gold and spend time, as opposed to as ability score as compensation for ability score improvements.
But it means that you have to play with the party and forces you to coordinate your downtime.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had absolutely no downtime.
I gave you so much downtime that you complained that there was no downtime. In fact,
what? What do you mean you gave us downtime so we complained there was no downtime?
What was the cart?
Huh?
What was the entire cart episode?
The cart was amazing. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, we're escaping out of...
To explore around the town, ask around for quests. No. No. Cart. On top of cart. Eventually, 2 of you got bored of cart and wanted to just start adventuring again.
Well,
That was like 4 sessions worth of downtime.
well,
And you're complaining about 3 sessions worth of adventuring.
was I? We didn't. Well, we didn't know 4 sessions ago I'd want the mobile feat. Sorry for everyone who came here to watch some code. This is horrible. I'm gonna go get a drink.
This is just a podcast at this point. It's 20 minutes of a podcast.
Yeah, so you've been looking at a. How do you feel now that you've looked at a capsule for like 30 minutes on stream?
Like, I don't particularly care because I've been looking at a man side on for like the past hour.
Are you talking about me? Am I sitting like this? I'm like, yo, guys.
No. Thank you. I'm gonna include that in the drawing now.
Oh, you mean you're doing a side profile of me in your drawings? Oh, that is. I'm so flattered, Michael. I am so very flattered. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna grab a drink.
Look, I'm RT Gaming. You'll call me Kevin at this point.
Call me Kevin.
I feel like that's just the most accurate representation. Catch me, then I will catch. Well, hello, the stream. I don't know where I'm going with this. Let's see. Stream, let's see. Smooth speed. He's using smooth speed. It's not normal speed, it's smooth speed. For what people is that for? Why? Is the capsule sequence smooth? Is there something I don't know about the capsule?
Okay, cool.
Oh.
Okay, so this is actually Aeroplane Watch. It's like I think you thought this was D&D. You thought this was coding. Actually, it's about listening to aeroplanes.
Aeroplane therapy.
It's like aerotherapy. Or did I say error therapy? Air 404, laughter not found. Okay. Comedy not found or whatever.
Right.
It's like disappointment, yes, but
I mean, when is there not?
Yes.
My point.
Precisely. Precisely. Okay, cool. So this is what we're gonna do.
Why, when I look up hands, it gives me 2 left?
Good point.
It just gives me 2 left hands. What do you do with 2 left hands?
You do what people with 2 left hands do. Use their 2 left hands.
It feels like a cheap joke. Like it's 2 left feet, but with hands.
I mean, I guess it would be easier to be ambidextrous. Yes, my left hand is ambidextrous, and so is my other left hand. Yeah, because you have two left hands, it's easier to be ambidextrous. Because then you only have to learn how to write with one left hand, and then you know how to write with any left hand. All your other left hands.
I hate myself.
I hurt myself today.
An open hand doesn't cut it here. I need a backwards hand.
Okay, cool. So now this
Why,
is...
like, this sounds incredibly out of context. I'm not gonna lie. Look, I'm trying to draw, chat. I'm trying to draw, but I'm not a good drawer. So, what I'm doing is getting a hand to then give a hand.
Take and you shall receive. Okay, so this is what... Okay.
Isn't it meant to be ask?
Yes. But
take and you shall receive. No kidding.
Exactly. I mean, you know, I'm just stating the obvious here. I don't see what the problem with that is. And anyway, so now this is the plan, right? So I've got a desired position here. Now currently that takes the target's position plus offset. Now the one thing that I haven't done is the one thing I want to incorporate now is the target's rotation. Because then what that's going to do is that's going to change the offset value. So like we have the target's position, and then we want to adjust that offset based on the rotation. Now, exactly how I'm going to do that, I'm going to need to sit here for 30 minutes and think about. Because, you know, it's like it's on the tip of my tongue. I swear it's on the tip of my tongue.
Flawless logic.
It's like, you know, when you feel like, I know this, right? You know, moving a point, it's like, you know, grabbing a point and moving it around another point, that's so easy. You know? I think I know what to do here. Because if I get the target's forward position, and then...
muted.
Lol. But if I get the target's forward position, and then... So if I get the target's forward matrix, and then multiply that by the offset matrix, I mean... And then, you know, multiply, by the offset position, then I can pull out the... then I can pull out the new thing. Yeah, I think this could work. Okay, cool. I feel disgusting. Okay, we're doing this a disgusting way, but who cares?
You?
I really do. I hate doing disgusting things. Why am I killing myself like this?
Well, I have a hand now.
Are you sure you need do you need a hand, Mickle?
Don't take that out of context.
Mickle, I think you're the only one that took it out of context. There was literally nothing to go on there.
I don't know how to take it out of context. All I know is in some way, shape, or form, it can sound fishy.
It's like, you know, I'm going to take a drink of water. Don't take it out of context.
Only this one, I am more nervous about it being taken out of context.
Well, you know, it's like...
I know someone probably knows a way to do it.
I know, but you know, I'm just going to put my glass down. Don't take that out of context, okay? Just putting the glass down, alright? I'm going to keep coding. Don't take that out of context, okay? No, wait, Mickle. Mickle, can you say don't take it out of context?
You told me to say don't take it out of context. Well, don't take that out of context.
No, just say don't take it out of context.
Don't take it out of context.
Sun Tzu.
You can't hit me with that. Like, I should not be laughing to that.
But you are.
No, that's it. That's it. Where is it? Where is it? This is war. I know that, and Squid knows that. I'm 20 steps ahead. He's playing Skyblock while I'm playing Death Note.
Dear God.
He thinks he can outsmart me with my own strategies, but he's but a puppet, and I am the puppeteer. Dance, potato boy, dance. That's what you get. Dance, coding boy, dance. Dance, coding boy, dance.
When I'm not I'm
can't.
not dancing on stream, okay, Mikkel?
What
Unless
are you calling the left side of your screen.
It's like, look, okay, I get you. I was like, I'm just saying.
You don't say farm potato boy farm or code potato boy. Sorry, code coder boy code. You say dance.
Dance, dance, we're falling apart to have time. Dance, dance, these are the lines we love to lead. Dance, this is the way. Love is you, boy. Misery loves me, yeah. Maybe save it on this matterers. What do we want in your sleep in the water? You crying in the bed with me. Dance, dance, falling apart to have time. Dance, dance. These are the lives we love to lead. Dance, this is the way they love it with you. Oh, misery loves me, yeah. It's like the two so that's the XZ offset, and then we create we do final offset equals new vector 3, which is xz offset dot x plus offset dot y, and then xz offset dot y, ironically. Oh boy. You know when you have horrible naming conventions?
Oh yeah.
Dun 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 dun. I like how come you just slowly just tune out into the background. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it works. It works first try. Holy crap. Holy crap. Are you seeing this? Now to actually add in mouse controls and then this. Holy crap. Do you know how long it would take me to do something like this normally? I swear, this is going so fast. I can't actually believe I've got a semi-functioning camera. Hey, Boston, how you doing? Man, long time no see.
Boston.
It's like, sorry if it took me a little while to respond to the chat. I don't have my pop-out chat open, and I wasn't actually expecting anyone to come onto the stream today.
It's alright.
But
just doing the dance.
But lucky I caught the night owls. How's life?
How's life? This is for a degree? Question mark.
No, this is just for fun, but you know, I guess it's good practice. And life's been going pretty good. Loving being on holidays. Just been being able to do whatever I really want to, you know. Mostly been playing Super Smash Bros, Risk of Rain 2, but I just got like, okay. I know it's been like, how long have we been streaming for? Hold on. 36 minutes, and I still haven't explained what this game is and why I'm doing it. Okay, so this game
feels accurate.
Okay, so this game I am dubbing. Currently, this isn't going to be the whole. Like, this isn't going to be the final name of the game, but it's like, but I'm going to call this one Project Evolution, and that's because I'm kind of disappointed with the way Pokemon treats evolution in their Pokemon games, because I feel like there's such an opportunity to make it so much more integrated into, like, how the Pokemon, you know, how the Pokemon evolves should be tied to maybe a recommended way on how to play that Pokemon, or something about how the Pokemon relates to the world or something, you know. There's so much intricacy, yet, you know, in 90% of all Pokemon, you evolve the Pokemon by beating the shit out of everyone else. And, you know, it's kind of weird, you know. I mean, certainly I understand I understand maybe having, like, maybe a few, like, predatory Pokemon be, like, based on, like, the number of defeats you get. But I just feel like there's so much missing, and I feel like, you know, from evolution, I feel like I want to do that. Why I'm making a first-person controller with a rotatable camera? I get sidetracked. It's like, but my next plan is to make a prefab for a Pokemon, and then I'd start working on those conditions that would make a Pokemon evolve. But, you know, that's why. So, like, I have a couple of things in here, and also I was also thinking about how all the types in Pokemon are all basically the same. I think, and what I mean by that degree is that, you know, they all have their own strengths, they all have their own weaknesses, and, you know, it's very stock standard. You know, you play a psychic type Pokemon the same way you would play a dragon type, same way you'd play an electric type. You know, the only thing that really changes how you play with the Pokemon is the stat block and the move list. Otherwise, the actual, like, Pokemon type itself really only determines, like, your stab, you know, your same type attack boosts, and then your weaknesses. So it's like,
sounds like you'll love Pokémon Tournament.
Yes, so that's why what I want to do is make it so that the different Pokemon have different, like, their typing gives it a different, like, passive ability. So I'm thinking, like, Ghost type Pokemon will be completely immune to physical damage, but will have to rely on building fear first before they can actually dish out damage to other Pokemon that aren't Ghost types. Or
so slower play out.
Yeah, so because, you know, to kind of draw out, you know, because it's about haunting, you know, and, you know, it's about building that fear and that tension. Or then maybe fire type Pokemon, Their whole thing is about fuel and and how hot they are. So the hotter they are, the more damage they're going to do, but the more fuel they're going to use. And if they use up all their fuel, then they get knocked out. Something like that, where it's a bit more integral, where there's a big difference between how you would play those specific kinds of Pokemon, which just isn't there in the base game. Yeah.
What I'm hearing is you want to revamp the Pokemon system.
Yes, that's basically what this is about.
And this is you revamping the Pokemon system.
Yes.
To suit your needs.
Yes.
And you haven't played Pokken Tournament demo. Why?
Well, because I don't know. Why would I play Pokken Tournament?
Because what you're describing is actually not the evolution part, but the mechanics of you have to build this up, you have to manage this resource. It's seen in Pokken Tournament.
I'll have to look into that. I'll definitely look into that. But yeah, basically, this is for that. It's for that. I just kind of feel like, there's so much potential, but I feel like Pokemon wants to focus more on making like a wider variety of Pokemon rather than an intricate few Pokemon, which is definitely, I think, probably the better way to go. But I feel like, at least for something that needs to appeal to a lot of people, you want a lot of options, and doing all that kind of stuff. I don't know how long it would take. I'm sure it wouldn't take too long once you have a preset, but it would probably take a little while to kind of discuss over how one Pokemon should interact with the world or something. But maybe if you had a good system going, you could probably make a good amount of Pokemon. But yeah, that's basically what this is about. And yeah. Now the one thing I need to do is actually capture my mouse input, so that way I can change the rotation based on my horizontal mouth. Okay. My horizontal mouth movements. Yes. Mickle.
Yeah.
Speakant.
What?
Speakant. Speakant.
Okay, I'll shut up now.
What?
You told me to speakant.
No, the video, Mickle. The video.
Oh no. Oh no.
You don't know. You don't want to know.
Not speakant.
Hello, Harrison. How are you doing?
Hang on. I need to YouTube now. Speakant.
How you doing, Harrison?
I am. For me, I am the
going
first
good?
one that comes up.
Nice. Awesome to know you're going good. Just so you know, if you want to get a good explanation as to why, Sephiroth and his big sword. Yes, do like Sephiroth and his big sword, but I just wanted to point out, if you want an explanation to what I'm doing, just go back about 10 minutes. I was having a complete rant about what I was doing the whole time. So if you want to go back and talk about basically just talking about Pokemon. Basically, I'm making Pokemon.
Don't call it Pokemon. No, you'll get
copyright. Project Evolution. I'm making Project Evolution.
Call it Digimon. Digimon's safe.
No. It's called Project Evolution. That's what it is. That's all it is. Listening halfway.
Right, what's the new one? Tim Toms or something?
What?
What's a new video game that's Pokemon like?
Fall
Alpha
Guys.
Lad made a video on it.
Fall Guys.
No, not Fall Guys.
Fall Guys is definitely Pokemon. I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about. It's definitely Pokemon.
Alright, where is it? Not that.
Oh yeah, that would be suitable for fighting games. Oh yeah, I guess it would be, but mostly just Oh wait, are you talking about Mickle's mechanic? Or like I don't know what okay. I'm confused
Probably
which
yours.
mechanic. Is it the fuel thing? The fuel thing? Because I'm just talking about Pokemon battles, man. And I'm not trying to interrupt the turn-based system that has governed the laws of the universe for far too many a time.
Like a meter for more power, yeah.
Ah, yes. It's kind of like more power, less energy kind of thing. It's weird dynamic. So then I was also thinking about other stuff, like I know water Pokemon can make other Pokemon cooler, and then you can use that to
Ice.
Oh yeah, ice. But yeah, it's like ice can make Pokemon cooler, and then you can pair your like ice type Pokemon with your you can pair your ice type with your fire type, and then you can make it so that you can control the fire type from going too overboard if you're trying to make like some kind of stalling fire type or something. I don't know. Just kind of something along the lines of that. Or maybe you can put like a grass type and a fire type, and the fire type grass type can provide fuel for the fire type or something. Yeah, something along those lines. So it's just a bit more integrated. Yeah, so that's why we're working on a first-person camera. I mean, a third-person camera. You know, the hallmark of Pokemon, the third-person camera.
Temtem.
Temtems, yes, it's Temtems.
Temtems, yeah. That's
Then
what
an
I was
approach
talking about.
would be. I don't. I mean, I don't want a third-person battle arena, but it's gonna be like Fire
You don't need
Emblem.
to do it, but
What? Third-person battle arena like Fire Emblem.
I know exactly what they're talking about.
What? Is there a?
So imagine a field and then a damage. You zoom in for when. Civilization 6.
Oh, you mean like that kind of battle
Civilization
arena?
6, alright?
Yeah, I understand. Like I've seen Fire Emblem. I was just like, is that a battle arena? That's like a tactical stage, but it's like that counts. I wasn't thinking about it like that. I don't think I was thinking about it like that, but
It's basically
that
Fire
would
Emblem,
be a really
Pokemon,
good idea.
Pokémon tournament.
That would be a really good idea, though. Maybe as a mini game.
Aye. And just so you have context for me, because you will hear me say a lot of stuff. I'm currently designing a character for my game, which is basically a Pokémon tournament, but my edition.
Nice.
So I am drawing a lot. But if you hear me say something like I need hands,
I need hands.
Oh gosh. Wait, no, I don't want those hands. Why is there only left hands? Why are there no right hands on Google? Right hands just cease to exist the second I look them up.
Okay.
Why? What?
Okay. And remove that binding there. Awesome. I do like that attitude. You know, it's the kind of attitude that makes me feel like I can get through the day, you know?
Finally, I found hands.
I found hands! I found my freaking hands. Listen.
How come I just call it Scout?
I found my freaking hands.
Hey, Baldy.
I found my freaking hands here.
That'll just go perfectly with I eat your sandwiches.
I freaking love sandwiches. I love them all.
I eat your sandwiches. I am all up.
Okay, so the weird thing about mouse stuff is there's no mouse to the right or mouse to the left. There's X, Y. So I have to actually do this as like...
Screen relativity.
What? No.
Okay, time to replicate hands.
Wait, hold on.
No, There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Your hands shall be replicated.
I'm gonna have to try a couple of different ways to see how to make this work. Because I'm kind of confused how I would do this. We'll try it this way. Like, how would this work? No, I don't think that would work normally. Eh? No. Let's delete that. So we add binding. Does that just work?
I have
Pass through
created
mouse
big
delta?
hand.
That sounds interesting.
I did not want big hand.
Mikkel, you might
And I
need to
don't
say
want
the thing.
Sorry?
You might need to say the thing.
What thing?
The thing?
Wait, which thing?
The thing we were talking about earlier.
Oh, you mean don't take that out of context?
Yeah.
Context is I suck at drawing hands.
Gotta hand it to you though.
I swear, someone's gonna find me saying this stuff in like 12 years' time.
Don't worry, I will.
You're gonna specifically mark this stream.
Yes.
Like, with no context, half the things anyone says sound so fishy.
Yes.
Like, a person can say you're autistic, and you'd think at the start it's food, but in context, they're a doctor.
They're not autistic. They're artistic. I need hands. I can help. Harrison's saying he can help you with drawing. He does good drawings.
Nothing can help me with my horrible drawing.
He says nothing can help.
My drawing shall forever be an enigma.
Harrison's like, lol.
Right. Oh, that hand's so awkward. Oh, it's so awkward.
That hand is so awkward.
At this point, I should just trace my own hand. Actually, that's an idea.
Trace amounts of hand.
My hand is too big for my drawing pad.
Easy. Use a smaller hand.
Yeah, I'll just shrink my hand for this one project, you know.
Don't you know how to scale? Don't you know how to scale things down for Unity? In Unity?
Yeah.
Just scale it down, dude. Just scale it down.
I feel like this is why my drawing's beyond help.
Well, it's because I'm no help.
No. It's because I can't access the matrix. So I can't shrink down my hand to make hand look like hand. But why don't I just copy the hand that I already drew, which I'm okay with, just copy that across and make it exist?
I think the big brain plays are coming now.
I am such an idiot. I'm not even drawing a full-on hand. It's just meant to be side-on.
It was at this point Mikkel learned he fucked up.
If you were to stand up and do an A pose, you know what an A pose is?
Yes.
Alright. If you were to just stand up, do A pose, you'd see the exact position where I'm stuffing up. Because I'm drawing the front view, not the side view. So the hands are on their side in that pose. Like, just let your arms hang over your chair. Over your chair.
Yeah, you're doing. Yeah, I get you. I perfectly understand.
I know, but we have a stream here.
Yes. I forgot about y'all.
So that, and your hands, they'll be facing the walls in your room.
No. See, hands don't actually face. They don't actually have a direction. They don't actually have a direction component, so I think that's actually false. Lol.
Fair point. Oh, I'm getting Megalovania by my own music playlist.
Dude, I've made a new material and I called it face mat.
I'll be right back.
Okay, cool. So I made this ball texture, so that way we should be able to see the ball rotating. I think that's a bit much. I'm gonna change that to 10 by 10. Yeah, so we can see that ball tiling. Can make it very metallic, very smooth. We know, yeah, it's like, oh, metallic but smooth. What's smooth and not metallic? That looks wrong. It's like all kinds of wrong. Oh, goodness. Is that Control Z? Ah, thank goodness there's Control Zs. Ah, yes. Okay, cool. So now we should be able to see if the ball moves. Now I'm just going to create an entirely separate script for point. I don't even know what I'm doing. I haven't even... Okay, so this is what I'm doing. I'm trying to make a face. And then... So that way I can make the target of the camera the face. And then I can put this stuff on the face, and then the face can use that stuff to determine what way it's which way the camera's facing. Should face. Yeah.
Technically.
So then I'm gonna call this sphere face, and then we're gonna make the camera attached to your face, and then
we're gonna physically implant it in your face.
Yes. Then we're just gonna create a new script here called
Alright, for this to work, I need to look up T-pose. Because everyone, for whatever reason, puts A pose as T-pose.
Odd. Very odd.
There's a front on. Like, yeah, I found 10 seconds in and I found the first one that got it wrong.
Okay, so I'm going to create a new script that's going to be the face direction script, and that's what's going to handle what direction the player is facing, and that's going to inherit.
Also, it's rather cursed. I would not recommend looking up T-posing. I hate when I have to look up stuff for research purposes.
For research purposes. No.
Don't get why I said it like that.
Because you need it for research purposes, Mikkel.
No, not that research.
We understand what you're looking at, you know?
Gosh. Send help.
No one
something got stuck in my throat at the perfect time to make it sound like that. I swear. This stream for me is just cursed.
Well, this cursed for me is just stream. I don't know what you're on about.
To be honest, it's actually quite accurate to my everyday life. What I meant to say is for research purposes, as in project research purposes, I hate myself sometimes. I genuinely do. And I broke my sketchpad again.
Mamma mia.
No. These are the recommended follow-up searches for T-pose. Anime. Character. Reference. Model. Jimmy Neutron. Cuban. Mario. Smash Bros. Sheen. Overwatch. Sonic. Luigi. Transparent, and it's got Waluigi as a picture.
Transparent.
Minion, Thanos, Minecraft, 3D model, Vector, TF2. Waluigi gets his own search.
Well, hopefully. No, he gets 2 searches, remember?
Then it goes Waluigi, Garfield, video game, woman. Woman.
Like, T-pose woman.
Independent search.
Trust
then
me.
It goes,
yeah.
Pokemon, Brian with Homer Simpson.
What? Sorry about that. That was great.
Then Carl.
What? Carl.
Then Genji, then Sketch, then Gmod. Why? Like, why? Actually, why? But for us, this is like a normal conversation. But for the world, people don't talk about this.
People, we don't talk enough about this. Okay.
Time to wake up, sheeple.
It's time to wake up. It's time.
Oh gosh, like I don't get what makes me so unbelievably cursed at times, but some dark art.
Some dark art.
Like, what more is there to say on this matter than some dark art?
No, hold on, wait. Is there trans? Wait, hold on. In the game, it was a chase scene, according to Harrison. Is there dot add rotation? No, there's no dot add rotation. We'll have to do that manually. Transform dot rotation dot x plus. In the chase scene, there's a character that has the power to summon a bike, says Harrison. It's like, I would love, wouldn't all the horror victims in movies love to have the power to summon a bike?
I don't think a bike's always the answer.
Not once did the character use that power in a chase. Do you know what? Understandable. So you gotta understand in the writing that you can't rely on the superpowers to get you through everything, right? Like, it's just not gonna work that way, you know? So obviously the best thing to do in a situation like that is to just don't. That's what you do, okay?
I can't draw straight. I genuinely can't. You may laugh. Oh, that's so horrible. Oh, that's so unbelievably cursed. You know it's bad when, for reference, you're using the Fortnite default skin.
Oh yeah, rotations and quaternions. How do I... Okay, well, how do I handle quaternions? Okay, well, I'm gonna try that again. So transform dot rotation equals new quaternion. Okay, so there's that, and then there's XYZ Well, I don't know how that works exactly, but we're just gonna grab that, copy that in there, add a 0.
Alright.
Or is that a 1? I don't know. We'll try it out with a 0 first. Oh wait, no, I know exactly what to do. We replace that with this on the W. Boom. All fixed. And do what? I really need to add a function that does that crap for me, because that's gross. Okay. So now I have, it should be that. Okay, fortunately the ball is rotating. Unfortunately, it's rotating extremely fast.
Huh.
Um,
Mr. Blue Sky. I've given the man arms. I feel accomplished.
I would too.
Oh, I was playing a video game. I was playing a game yesterday. In the game, it was a chase scene. In the chase scene, there's a character that's about. Oh, that's what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was like, that was random. Now I look at chat. Ah, that's it.
Okay, cool. I've got it to rotate, but it's not rotating correctly. I think I need to do something about like. Okay, time to look up a tutorial on how to do a third-person camera.
Time to see everything that I've done today.
Okay.
I'm not even halfway done.
Yeah, this is a Brackeys tutorial, as always. Brackeys will save us.
Click, go 3D object, and I'm gonna add in a cylinder. Person camera. And what this essentially is going to do is tell our main camera what to do. As you can see, our main camera now has a brain component, and it shows here that the current live camera is the new FreeLook camera. This means that it will currently follow the directions of our FreeLook camera. So let's go ahead and set this up. The first thing that we want to do is have it follow around.
Okay, this is way too requires us getting more plugins. What does it look like in the end?
Is that if something gets in the way of us seeing our character, our camera simply moves forward. And if we collide with the obstacle itself, the same thing happens. You can see we cannot move our camera into this obstacle. Really, really cool. I find another thing that really works with this, if we go to the top, we can change the lens near clip plane to something smaller, which will just help increase our margin of error because we can get closer to an obstacle without our camera clipping through it. And finally, if you want, and this is completely up to you, you can add some damping to this. So we could go ahead and set this to something like 0.6 and 0.6. And what this will do is just smooth out the movement of our camera. This will mean that it sometimes travels through the object, but I find that this is actually an okay trade-off in most cases. That's completely up to you if you want to add that, but I find either way, this is just a great way for your camera not to constantly get stuck inside of other objects. Awesome! That's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Now from here it's up to you to start adding. Click, go 3D object, and I'm gonna add in a cylinder. I'm gonna hit reset. This is going to act as our graphics. So let's go ahead and right click on our capsule collider and hit remove component. And this will definitely do for now. However, this gives no indication of what direction our player is currently facing. So let's go ahead and right click on this and create a quick cube object as well. And let's just scale this down to make it a bit smaller and place it somewhere. First of all, center this on our cylinder. So let's drag it under our cylinder, reset the position here, drag it out again, and then drag our cylinder under our new game object. We then rename our game object to something like third person player. There we go. This way so let's create a public character controller and let's call it controller. You can think of the character controller as the motor that drives. Working for quite a while. We're going to be using the raw axis because we don't want any kind of
Okay, so I think it's using the old Unity input system. Yeah, because it's using get access. Hey Scott, how you doing? Thanks for wishing us a Merry Christmas here, Scott. We're just here, trying to figure out how cameras work. Unfortunately, my knowledge on Quaternions is a little bit, whatchamacalled, arse. Just for the sake of, so vector 2's is just 2 floats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide these by 100f for no discernible reason. I mean, hopefully that should be fine.
Alright. I've just finished another portion of it, of my drawing. And it still looks like Jacksepticeye.
Well, I mean, it's called inspired work.
It's not Jacksepticeye, so to say. It's definitely a different body type, but just the head. Just the head so unintentionally. Why is it still Jacksepticeye? I can tell you a lot about in real life cameras, but not coding cameras. Alright, hit us with a fun fact.
Fun fact of the day. Okay, so everyone loves inverted controls in their video games. So I made it so that up and down actually relates to the horizontal turning, and left and right is responsible for the vertical turning. Oh. Hello, the anime freak. How you doing, Net? Just been coding some cameras. Lamau. Doing good. Good to hear you're doing good. Happy you could join the stream today. We've just been doing some coding, and I've been doing...
You've been doing coding, I've been doing drawing.
I've been doing something, that's what I've been doing.
And I absolutely hate myself.
Don't say that.
I mean, I couldn't draw a human. It took me an entire week of 1 hour plus sessions to draw a human. I am a human, I think.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. That's where you're wrong.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Marco lenses can capture very small objects in high quality. Can't do this with a normal lens as it doesn't focus enough to get the quality up close. Nice. Suddenly gives me a new lens on cameras. Anyway. Well. Awesome. Nice to know. Nice
photography.
Nice fact of the day. Much appreciated. If there was another channel, that pun would go. Yes. Oh, if there was a no channel. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. I would definitely go to the other room. Anyway, so okay. So this is what we got. If we're gonna do this thing, we need a matrix 3 for it. And then so basically it's just easier. Yeah, it would just be easier to like I could make the matrix 3 thing happen tonight. But also I'm just gonna actually divide I'm gonna just turn the turning speed down to 180.
Look, we can't keep making inside jokes. This is a stream.
What?
Look in chat.
Yeah, I know that. What about it?
It's an inside joke.
I know it's an inside joke. But you know, you have to be in the know, you know? We have to do a podcast, Mikkel.
Monotone screaming at this point. Complete chaos.
Okay. See ya.
Like, wait.
See, Scott, good luck at your parents, boy.
See ya. But like, this is a stream. You don't get rid of your stream, so people are gonna see this. I've already said some stuff that they won't understand.
Don't
No
worry.
inside jokes we had to list.
Don't worry. Alienating the people that you stream to is very, very good for views.
I would like to say no, but like, I have every sign of evidence actually points to yes.
Seriously?
I mean,
am I
what
secret?
do big Twitch streamers do usually?
Nothing.
You have to do something notable to get noticed. But I don't understand why people don't like being interacted to some degree. That I won't understand.
Odd. The thing I'm most odd about is what's going on with this ball and why. How come when it rotates?
I don't know.
This is strange.
You're telling me.
Yeah, this is... Hold on. I want to see how this is working because... Damn, Cortonians are weird. So yes, that's forward. That's backward. That's left. That's right. And then if I move backward enough... Yeah, see, now forward and back moves. Oh, now forward and back moves on the Z-axis? When I'm not even touching the Z? What? Hold on.
I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why there are discrepancies, because it's moving on the Z.
Would there be any reason for it to be doing that?
Well, what I really should do is change. I think it could be it's transform W. But if I change this to 0, what will it do? I'm just experimenting with quaternions here. Oh, also pi and circles might help center the camera. Okay, yeah, circle stuff, got it. Yeah, it's because of W. W changes. W allows it to change on the Z-axis. And then once the Z-axis changes, it makes it really hard to turn. So, what if I actually just turn W to 0? What will that do?
I don't know. What does it do?
Like, I'm sure it won't move, nothing will move naturally, but I'm hoping that will also get rid of... No, it makes everything broken. It makes it so much more broken. It makes it so that... Oh god, what the hell? Okay, what if I make it just 1? Oh wait. Dope. Okay, click. Okay, so it kind of... When you set W to 1, it kind of locks the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a very interesting side effect. Yes?
Yes.
Has there been any sort of arcade-style poker?
I'm pretty sure there have been plenty arcade-style poker games.
Hmm. Oh, arcade-style Pokemon games.
Ah.
Arcade-style Pokemon games.
The first one?
So, I don't know what you... Do you mean... So, you mean like a Pokemon game that was like on an arcade cabinet?
That was in the style of an arcade cabinet.
I mean... Hmm. No. He says no. Games like Risk of Rain 2 or Isaac. No, Risk of Rain 2, Isaac or Hades. You mean a roguelike?
I think that is
A roguelike style Pokemon game? I mean, certainly not something I've seen. I mean, I guess a Nuzlocke. Most people play Nuzlocke runs of Pokemon. That is probably the closest thing that can come to it. But I don't think... What do you mean by arcade style? Because I'm thinking you mean roguelike. A leveling system in games where each level gets harder through the rounds. Isn't that what the gyms are, though?
Yeah, technically, but you don't always have to do a set order of gyms.
Hmm. How many fights you can get through until you lose? I mean, the closest thing to that would probably be something like the Battle Tower, where the Pokemon get harder. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do some quick Googling. Hmm.
Why is it usually the longer the stream is, the more people join?
I mean, you just get better odds, I guess.
Hmm.
Hmm. Oh no. You know when you make a new script and you're like, damn, I didn't actually name it.
That's annoying.
And then it takes a while to load every time you create and delete the script. And it's like,
I'm just gonna deafen for a quick second.
okay.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry that I disappeared.
That's alright. It's all good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just want to get started on I'm actually working on a bit of the Pokemon stuff, and then tomorrow I'll work on the 3D on the camera. I'll do the camera tomorrow, and then I can work on the Pokemon. I mean, actually, I've come up with a word for them. Okay. Kind of like the sound of them being called incarnates.
Yeah, that's smart.
And it's just like, because it's like, elementals? Nah. Beasts? Hell no. Monsters? Oh boy, who's used that one before? And it's like incarnates. Yeah, so I'm gonna call them incarnates. And so I need stuff for base stats. And then I just need a whole bunch of stuff that would be the base for an incarnate. So that's
know your max and minimum stats, and then make your measurements.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just saying. I just need to think about all the universal stuff an incarnate would have. I think. So like, what would be something? So like, what would be something every Pokemon has? I mean, every incarnate has. And then what would be something every individual type of incarnate would have? And then something every individual incarnate would have.
First, get some stat types.
No, that's different. Remember, we're creating a new script. So this is going to kind of be like 3 layers of script, right? You have your base... No. You have your base layer, you have your type layer, and then you have your individual layer. That's how I think... That's how I think this would be the best way to handle it. So at the base layer, we're going to cover just the stat block. I mean... Granted, the stat block's different for every type, isn't it? So, like, for every Pokemon?
Yep.
So there's actually no point. Hold on.
Which is why I'm saying get your minimum and maximum stat blocks first.
So I'm just wondering what would be the same. How many Pokemon do you be including? Somewhere between, like, 20 and 40. Just not rendered. No, I'm not. I was like, maybe I might do some cute little 3D something or other for them, but not many Pokemon. Just a little bit. I'm just trying to think about how I would make this. Because I just need to think about what would be individual to each Pokemon and what's like...
Alright, let's say you do the Pokemon Company start 151 Pokemon. Right?
No.
Hear me out. Alright?
I'm not doing 151.
I know you're not, but hear me out.
Yeah.
Alright. So, assume that you are doing that. So, how would you go about the maximum and minimum values for that 150 Pokemon?
No, look, you don't... Okay, so how Pokemon calculates its stats is absolutely nothing random.
No. I'm not asking how Pokemon. I'm asking how you have to balance 150.
Well, the point... It's like, I don't plan on... That isn't the part of Pokemon I want to change, so I will keep it the same way.
No, I know that's not the part of Pokemon, but how would you balance?
I'm not thinking about balance. Balance comes later.
Yeah, it's including legendaries.
Well, I mean, maybe I might do one legendary or something, but it's just another type of Pokemon. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I just need to think about what would be type-based, and then what would be individual, and then what would be, like, base layer. I think...
This is why I'm saying figure out maximum and minimum stats. So that way each can fall on some point and have like stat points for baseline stats.
Hmm. That's scratch that. We don't need a base layer. What we need is we need to make a different incarnate for each type. That's what we're doing. So this is not going to be incarnate base. This is going to be we'll start off with incarnate fire. Because I don't think there's anything off the top of my head that's shared through all. Ooh. Maybe crit rate?
Crit rate would be one. You can also make stats one.
No, but I'm saying for all incarnates. What's something base?
Yeah, base stats like strength, like a resource, etc., can be included, and you can just serialize field it all. Like health.
Yeah, maybe I'm thinking this all wrong. Maybe I should have. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's why I'm saying. What are your stats? Because that's the first step.
No worries. Yeah. So then we can just have that all here. So then. Yeah. So then we need base stats, and then we need. Is there something that like toggles a drop down in a search bar? That'd be cool.
I don't know.
But well, currently we'll just do string ability, and then we'll do experience, base stats, happiness, and say or something. It's like we'll do int array for IVs, another int array for EVs, and then experience business. Then we should also have another int for friendship, and then oh, by the way, one of my things I want to do in this game is get rid of the move cap. So when a Pokemon learns a move, there's no sacrificing. You just learn the new move. Unless the move is an upgrade to an existing move. In that case, it kind of creates this drop-down menu. So you can choose either the strongest version or any weaker versions. So that way it doesn't clutter your move slots. And then it'd be like okay, I think that includes all the your crit rate. And then int crit rate. Do we want crits?
I mean, do you want to make RNG runs?
We'll set crit to 0, but then we can increase. You can have crit chance on an individual basis. I mean, so that way, you know, you can have certain Pokemon with abilities that give them crits, as opposed to all Pokemon having crits. And it's like, or just, it'll just be there just in case. And let's see, any other hidden stats?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing I can remember. Okay, so then we'll have other stuff. The base. Then we'll need probably some kind of, you know, model. Then we need a move list. Oh yeah, why don't I have level? And then like int experience or XP threshold. And then so we have model, moves list. I think that's about it from the top of my head, and then we can create different types. We have and then so then we have fire type.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna create a new folder here for Garnet. Gonna be incarnate scripts. Put all that stuff in there. So we're gonna get a water type. I'm just gonna create all these types now, and then after this I'm gonna call the stream there.
Alright. Sounds like it's time to get a plan.
Yes.
But you get what I'm saying with balancing systems.
I'm gonna worry about balance later.
Balance isn't important, but it's what you have to balance.
Oh, what you have to balance. Yeah.
That's what I've been saying.
Ah, that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. So like, what's your min stat? What's your max stat? What stat?
What stat?
Like, do you have a strength stat? Do you have a charisma stat? Do you have?
That would be interesting to see. That would be interesting to see if they had like out of was it out of what's the word? Out of combat stats.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, you have
like the pageants that were in Pokemon.
Yeah, except
Beauty
a bit more
contests,
useful.
sorry.
Yeah, except a bit more useful. Yeah.
I mean, could give you items of use, could give you stat buffs. Like, really, it gives you another chance to add more flavor to your game. Which is crucial for a good game.
It is.
Unless your game has the flair required, it's not a good game. Chat, you can agree with me.
I don't think anyone's left here. I mean, no one's left to talk to. No one has left the chat. Oh wow!
I am the chat.
Wait, hold on. Oh, kind of similar to Persona. Awesome to see you're still here, Harrison. I thought it was just me and Mikkel on the stream now. Oh crap, I just created a new thing and I haven't named it. Let's see, we got fire, grass, water, ghost. I'm gonna create normal. Lol. Yeah. Augers.
Do you want psychic?
Might as well, right?
Do you want toxic?
Poison? Oh yeah, poison's actually kind of... Like, I remember really not liking poison. But I think now that they gave poison a lot of love and care and attention, I'm starting to really like poison.
How about nature?
Yeah, I've got a grass type. And then fighting type is definitely going to be in here.
What about mythical types such as fairy and dragon?
Do you want? We'll just say flying types are mythical types, okay?
It's anything that can fly, so ghost types are mythical.
If they had emotional stats, yeah. That would be something really cool. That'd be something really cool.
The mythical emotional ghost.
No, if they had emotional stats, Mikkel. If the Pokemon had emotional stats.
Ah.
It's like, you know when your Pokemon is, well, 5% happy, 2% sad, and...
Yeah.
What is it? 93% ready to kick your ass.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
When it's more pissed. That would be interesting. Oh yeah, if the natures had a better... Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then, Natty.
See ya.
Have a good night. And yeah, I definitely feel like it would be interesting if the natures also made a difference. Like, ciao ciao. You want? I think we're doing it. So this is going to be the types folder. And then we're going to add the natures folder. I hear your alarm's going off too. Yes, I hear your alarm's going off too. This needs to be done quick. Yeah, so then after this, I'm going to create a natures folder. And I think the natures folder... Yeah.
In other words, this is going to get very complicated.
I think I think there should be a natures folder. If not, then we can put the incarnate base, and then we can do stuff with natures. What was it? Emotional stats. You know, battle characteristics. Yeah, because I feel like that would be interesting. If like your nature determined kind of how the Pokemon reacted to battle. Like if someone had a brave nature, then they wouldn't be affected by they wouldn't be affected by by intimidate or something. Or if someone, or if a Pokemon had a shine,
instead of having it as a nature, have it as an emotion.
What? But no, those are natures. Bold isn't an emotion.
Have certain natures contribute to the stat.
Oh yeah, but contribute to emotions like as well. Yeah.
Stat. Have a courage stat and a fear stat.
I mean, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, need a fear stat. Need fear stat. Need fear stat.
So like have those two separately. And maybe a loyalty stat as well.
Oh yeah.
But there's one crucial part to this that you're overlooking.
Mm-hmm.
The music, man.
The music will be coming. Like, okay.
How's the Pokemon battle a Pokemon battle without music?
Well, I mean, yeah, but no, the game is gonna be more important than the jams. I know the jams are what makes Pokemon Pokemon, but I need to focus on the game and then I can focus on the jams.
No. The 4 jams. The jammy jams.
I'll give time. I'll give time for the jams. Don't you worry. Story? Okay. This the scope of this project is already getting kind of big, but you know what? Just like it could be interesting. I'm thinking about maybe at least one town with a gym leader. That's what I'm going to do. At least one thing in terms of story.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop you there with story. All right. Who watches? Who plays Pokemon for story nowadays?
That is true. That is true.
Like,
I mean, if you played Pokemon Black and White, you'd understand.
Its story was a vital part to Pokemon, but key use of terminology suggests that it's no longer.
I mean, I think us, Gen 4 boys, us Gen 1 boys, I mean, Gen 1 is, we missed that story, man. That story was the good shit. And now it's like, so yeah.
I am still a Soul Silver. I'm sorry.
That's Gen 4, by the way.
I lost track of my generations, of course. It's the one where Pearl's introduced, so yeah, it is Gen 4. I know it by anime.
I mean, Silver version is Gen 2, so I guess, but...
No, that it's sad when you realize that you just know it by anime.
Ooh!
Particularly who's the supporting cast.
Yeah, sorry for the e-rape, everyone, on the stream. It had to be done. But yeah, so basically I just want natures to determine how your Pokemon will fight. Like, I don't know, Shy Nature. If they get hit, they have increased evasiveness. Or, yeah, Platinum Fan. Top dog. But, yeah, so then, like, Brave, you won't be affected by... I keep thinking infected, but affected by Intimidate. And then, and then other natures like Jolly and stuff. So, maybe might not have like a in-battle effect, but we'll have something else. I don't know, like an out of battle
So,
effect.
in other words, what you want is not to have an effect that can be changed by training it, but rather a predetermined one.
Yeah, something that makes the Pokemon feel like a Pokemon, you know?
Alright, I was thinking more along the lines of a more human-like Pokemon, where it has its own emotions and motives and such.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I'm just
So
saying.
the natures will be a contributing factor.
Oh, I mean, I feel like they will, yes, but I'm just saying for battle purposes, that's how the natures contribute to such things.
Does battles include more than 2 Pokemon?
For now? No.
Let's say no for now, because that would...
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's definitely possible. I mean, I do like the idea of having more accessible raids, because currently the way raids work now, and I'm not a huge fan, especially because you rarely ever do the raids. Like, it would have been so much cooler if raids were like a thing where you had to battle like a really, like, I remember like you go into Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? And then there's that level 50 Onyx right in front of the train station or something, right? It would be cool if you had to do a low level raid, like you had your low level party do like a raid battle against that Onyx. That would be something else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But instead, you have to take turns with the Gigantamaxing and the bullshit the Gigantamax does and what. And it's just like, you want people to get introduced to your, your new mechanic, right? With like the 4v1 style raid battles. But then the first thing they're introduced to, I mean, granted, easy raids are easy raids, but it's still kind of annoying, mostly because it just kind of feels bad that you have to focus on that, like, that raid battles require more than one Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
I think if raid battles just allows you to pick 4 Pokemon, or two people pick 2 Pokemon, or 4 people play, that would be so much better, because then you don't have to think about the NPCs. The NPCs are so bad.
My honest opinion
Mm-hmm.
is Pokemon does have the chance to redeem itself.
Oh, everything does.
But things that they need to change, and these are key things in my opinion. First up, the way the raid system works.
I mean, it's still, like, if I had to rate it, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it feels like there could be more to it than that.
Yeah. Second up, hands down story, because like story has started to lack. I know Isle of Armor starts to have story, but like, have you heard Leon's the champion of the region and has of Charizard? And it's just in your face. Oh, this guy's ominous. Oh, this guy, like, it's surface level story.
I also find the funny thing that I think at 90% of the time, you get to the gym leader, right? I think the funniest part about Sword and Shield is you get to, the champion's ace Pokemon, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Charizard. But I'm pretty sure the Aegislash he started off with was way harder.
Oh, yeah. Like, party logic, the way the NPCs work could also be tuned up. Particularly the fact that you can be in tall grass, which you can't see a Snorlax in, but somehow the trainer, just standing on the side of the road, just so happens to see you, like, 20 grass places away. And so you're locked into combat with them.
Oh well. Oh yeah, that's the old Pokemon Sword and Shield. That doesn't. Oh wait, no, it does happen. Never mind.
It does.
I forgot. In just the routes, it's just normal. Sometimes in some routes.
I like what they did with being able to see Pokemon wandering about.
Yeah, that was a much needed change.
But One thing that I do miss is definitely the Gen 4 having the Pokemon running behind you, following you.
That's actually included in Isle of Armor, except it's broken.
Yeah,
it's like
that's the main reason why I'm bringing this up, because you should have it behind you. You should have it there, so like it's your supporting character, it's your main cast. If you have it die in a Nuzlocke, your fans are even more annoyed at you. You're even more. You hate yourself even more because that was your cheerleader. I would love to see Magikarp just right behind the player. But there'll have to be some sort of logic. That's the next point.
No, I think the logic here is that I think Pokemon that are too slow or too but not too heavy, like the player themselves can carry.
But like Pokemon logic is just all over the place at times. I get that it wants to be rated for kids and such. Doesn't mean you can't have an intricate story. And it doesn't mean that your logic is so situational. Like it just completely contradicts itself. And now that you've got another thing, which is Pokemon spam, where you're starting to get a lot of similar characters because you've branched out so much. Like the main thing I want them to do is just explore more with their IP. I would love for all Pokemon combat to be like Pokken tournament style.
I mean, I guess then that wouldn't be Pokemon. That'd be Pokken tournament.
It wouldn't. I would love, but I would recognize that it isn't what makes Pokemon Pokemon.
Yeah.
What made Pokemon Pokemon was the memory of your team defeating the gyms and having a place in a storyline. Not being force-fed information with constant reminders who's the champion, buggy mechanics, and oversaturation of Pokemon.
I mean, yeah.
Not to mention, the mechanics are just so one-sided nowadays.
What do you mean?
I mean, can you win a fight against... so it's 6v6, but only one side's allowed to use Gigantamax.
What do you mean? Oh, no.
Say it's a mirror match, exact same team, exact same moves, but one side has Gigantamax. Yeah. How lopsided is that battle? Same with Z moves.
No, but anytime you can Dynamax, you both you both can.
I know, but I'm pointing out how reliant it is on that now.
On the Dynamaxing.
On the Dynamax, on the Z move. Like, those are your core strategy and combo pieces
I mean,
normally. Unless you find some cheese.
Oh boy, I found some mega cheese.
Yeah.
There was have you... It was so dumb. I saw this. It was I was watching a video called The Quickest Pokemon Showdown Matches, right? Do you know what happened?
What?
Okay, so someone used Simple Beam on Torkoal. Torkoal uses Shell Smash with White Herb. So that's a +4 to attack, special attack, and speed. Turn 1.
Wow. But you...
And then next turn, Helping Hand Eruption.
At what point does cheese become too much cheese as well? Like, they can't fix half the cheese, but, like, if you're gonna have cheese that is stronger than the mechanics that you're so reliant on, why have the mechanics in the first place? Do you know why?
I don't know, but hey, it's certainly funny.
Like, if playing the game as if it just came out is more OP than playing the new game,
I mean,
why have the new game instead of just the old game as a new.
Oh, well, I mean, there's lots of OP stuff in the new game. Have you seen Wicked Blow?
Oh, no. I know there is that stuff, but, like, is that a Gigantamax move? Is that a Z move? No, it's like an old school move.
Oh, it's a normal move. Oh, but I mean, obviously you could like Z move.
Like,
Wicked
I
Blow.
did enjoy it when they added dragons and fairies into the mix because that was a bit of shake-up. It was still Gen 1-ish.
I mean, I think
Still
the funniest thing is that they still haven't changed the types for Gyarados and Charizard.
Oh, yeah. But, like...
They just kept them as water flying and dragon flying.
But then Mega Evolution Charizard, one of them gets dragon type. The other one still stays dragon fire though.
Yeah, and then Gyarados becomes water dark, I believe.
Yeah, but I'd also like to show how they kind of abandon their old moves as well. Like, they still exist in games. But why would you Mega Evolve when you can Gigantamax? Why would you Z move when you can Gigantamax?
Well, okay, so I think the big difference is Z moves are like a one move thing, and they have unique effects that include like buffs, Omni Boost. Like, you can't Omni Boost with Dynamax. You can only do that with Gigantamax. No, with Z moves. And Omni Boost and like Clangorous Scales and all that stuff, the stuff that gives you a crap ton of boosts, that's what Z moves are great for, just providing the boosts. And then
then
Gigantamax,
what's the Mega Evolution great for?
Mega Evolution provides base stat buffs and even typing changes that would be really beneficial to the Pokemon. So like,
but if none of that matters because you can get Gigantamaxed.
Gigantamax doesn't change the typing of the Pokemon. And
but
it doesn't
the damage.
It doesn't increase the stats of the Pokemon either. It only increases the HP, and then it gives you the Gigantamax moves.
Yeah.
I mean the Dynamax moves.
Technically increasing damage there.
I mean, it is an increase in damage and survivability, but the main thing you get out of the Gigantamax moves are, you get the stat boosts, which are mediocre, all things considered. But it's still definitely be like definitely great.
Yeah, but like you're giving me all this stuff, all this utility.
Yeah, and it also gives you weather. It gives you trapping potentially. It gives
tell me, how often does Gigantamax matter in the new Pokemon? Every battle, almost every battle that you can, you'd use it.
I mean,
right?
Oh well, I mean, you'd use it, but I don't know if it's the important thing. I think Dynamax is not very important.
Yeah, but let's just use it based off use. How often do you use Z moves in the new one?
You mean, well, if you have the opportunity to use a Z move, you usually, I guess it's a bit situational. Z moves are a lot more situational depending on
how about Mega Evolution?
Depending on what Z move you're using, and then Mega Evolution you just use.
But how often?
I mean, whenever you can.
Alright, so you're telling me each game's mechanic basically replaces the last one's importance?
No.
Because if we go back to the Alola region.
I mean, I don't think that's exactly what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that that's how often I would use those mechanics.
Oh, yeah. But I'm pointing out, go back, say Gigantamax didn't exist. It would rely a bit more on Z moves.
Well, I mean, the hard thing is that, like in Gen 6, 7, and 8, they kind of removed the gimmick from the last generation.
Yeah.
So like
that's one thing I'm pointing out, the power's curve, the power spike, and then it just gets beaten by the old version.
It doesn't get beaten, it gets replaced. Like it doesn't exist anymore.
No, I'm talking about the the OG version.
I'm getting lost.
I'm talking normal moves, normal Pokemon with normal types, including Dragon and Fairy.
Oh, well, I mean...
With normal weaknesses, no weakness resist, and that's somehow still OP than the power curve stuff that
I
is so
mean, it's
reliant on
not
those
the...
games.
I'm saying it's all very balanced. It obviously, the new stuff does help, but if you have a great strategy with one of them, then obviously you're going to use that great strategy. There's great strategies with Dynamax, there's great strategies with Z-moves, and there's great strategies with Mega Evolution.
But that's kind of what I'm pointing out here.
What?
How frequent those strategies are, how those strategies interact, how they're being replaced.
I think the most unbalanced thing was Mega Evolution, just because of what it did to Rayquaza and Groudon.
I would agree.
I think out of all the new mechanics, I think Mega Evolution was the most OP because it was the only thing that, like, whereas Z moves and Dynamaxing didn't really define the meta, those two Pokemon did for and still do for a long, for so long.
I would actually say Z moves are the second worst. I would say Gigantamax is, just because it does tip the scales, being able to use it particularly late game or with a setup combo.
What is this?
Gigantamax.
Well.
Z moves, I'm gonna be honest.
Mm-hmm.
With Z moves, I see almost no issue. Being able to have that one clear shot. I genuinely like that idea.
Yeah, I definitely did like Z moves.
Mm-hmm.
The only problem is it does take up an item slot to hold the crystal you want, but...
But that kind of balances it out. You have power for no item.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I like it, because they've made an attempt with Mega Evolutions. Alright, sure, it's a bit tankier, it's a bit stronger, sure, but it's still fundamentally the same Pokemon in a different state. Which, in my opinion, doesn't make it as strong as Gigantamax, where it's a raid boss of a Pokemon for a specific time. And sure, there are some annoying ones. There will always be an annoying Pokemon. Let's be honest. A broken Pokemon, an overpowered Pokemon, always gonna be one.
I mean, yeah, I think, what is it, like, there's Spectria. I think people are saying Spectria is quite OP with its basically discount beast boost.
But now Gigantamax Spectria, and you're up against a raid boss.
I mean,
I don't mind having these things like chess that can swing the tide of battle. It's just when it becomes too reliant, and then when the reliance is so unreliable compared to other stuff. If you can make sense out of that. If you have a gimmick that does more damage, and like a Gen 1 gimmick that does more damage than Gigantamax can.
I mean, I think it's a little unfair because, granted, the Pokemon in there, I mean, Gen 1 didn't have abilities to...
So forget about that. What I'm saying is, you have a Gen 1 style.
You can't really say it's Gen 1 style because it's using abilities and moves from a later game. And I mean,
but you get my point. Pre Gen 6, alright?
Okay, well, I mean, you do have those things that are powerful, but they always have counters to them. Like,
I don't doubt
that. Like the thing I was talking about with the, what is it, the Torkoal with the eruption thing. If someone just pulled out a Swampert and then hit him, pulled out, if it was doubles, if they pulled out, Pelipper and Swampert, and then a Mega Evolved Swampert hit him with the double speed waterfall, or hit him with the Aqua Jet, that Torkoal's dead.
Right.
Just like, you know, there's nothing you can do because it's priority, and Torkoal's weak to water, and water and rain is double or something, like 1.5 times extra damage. You know, that Torkoal would be dead no matter how tanky it is. So yeah, it's powerful, but it's not gonna completely wall. And I think, you know, that's the thing about, you know, Pokemon. I mean, like, the Dynamaxing is very powerful because it can allow you to eat an attack that you otherwise might not be able to eat up, and then dish a powerful blow back and win, and then start your own snowball. It's like, I think that's why I'm saying it's very balanced. Like, you can get you can steamroll using the normal Gen 5 and before tactics, but you can also steamroll with the mega evolutions, it's like the Z moves and the Dynamaxing.
I can understand, but my point is the importance of it at this point.
And I don't think it's that important. It's just very balanced with the normal stuff. Yeah.
So then, why have it? Like, sure,
why have it is because it adds complexity. It adds complexity. You got to think about the enemy's Dynamax. You know, what are they going to Dynamax? What benefits are they going to bring to the team? You know, it could be an emergency thing.
Necessarily good.
I think in some cases, look, I'm not going to say the Dynamaxing is the greatest thing that ever happened to Pokemon. It's just like, but I am saying that, you know, it's not too complex, and I think it does add a level of that comeback that some people like in a Pokemon game. And I don't really know too much of Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't really know
it is
how
like
it is.
A game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah,
I can say.
Yeah, so it's definitely, it's a bit of a comeback mechanic kind of thing, I think, with the Dynamax. It's when you kind of made a bit of a boo-boo and you need someone to start up, you know, you need someone to eat up a hit so you can dish it back, or you need something, but it's also good as a setup tool, which makes it a really good comeback tool, which is...
But then your opponent has the same resource, so you technically haven't made a comeback as well.
I mean, it depends how the opponent manages their Dynamax, you know? If you manage your Dynamax better, like if they have to swap into your Dynamax and you've already had a turn, right? So you've had a turn, right? You've set up, you know, your Max Knuckle, you're at +1 attack. They have to, then they Dynamax, but they're at lower HP, or they have to, or maybe they swapped in and now they're Dynamaxing and hitting you back. It's depending on how they match it, or sometimes they might even try to like do bad like stuff, but they could also do good stuff to avoid the damage. Sometimes it's all about playing against the Dynamax. I mean, yeah, they have special summons. Yeah, it's kind of like that, you know. I think it's a system.
Yeah,
it's a system, and it's not. It's obviously not an amazing system, but I definitely feel like it does add something. It does add a bit of a twist. Is it anything meaningful? Is it anything that I'm gonna be like, damn, I loved Gen 8? Man, the Dynamax thing, oh, so cool. No.
I mean, that's basically how they got people to buy the game at first.
It's definitely more for the it's the fanfare. And as a fanfare, it's awesome. I do like the fanfare. That's why I can't really say too much bad about it. It's fun for a casual audience. And it's fun for me, and I'm a casual. I'm a filthy casual. I'm sorry.
It's fine, but it adds a layer to the game, which
that's not necessary.
Has a diminishing return.
Yeah, I think.
Which is where I'm starting to go, because eventually, give it 20, 30 years, because Pokemon will keep going on.
Hopefully.
Pokemon definitely will. People aren't giving up that cash grab that easily.
I'm just saying, hopefully. If they keep making moves like this, where they, you know, where Game Freak decides to make like some spin-off game whilst making Pokemon, and then they try and do this, if they keep making kind of like mediocre decisions, they could be in a bit of a bad way.
I mean, the spin-offs gave us Pokémon Tournament, which is really
good.
Oh
no, but when I meant spin-off, I didn't mean Pokemon spin-off. I meant like it was like some other. I think it's called like Little Village or something. It was
those kind of
Yeah, it was.
They need to manage their resources. Yeah.
Yeah,
but like, give it 20 years, and I bet you Gigantamax is gonna be like the next Splash.
Dude, Gigantamax is probably not going to be even in the next generation.
Correct. So it has as much importance as Splash.
I mean, Splash is pretty important. It gives you a +3 attack boost with the Z moves.
With the Z moves. Reliant on another mechanic to do something.
I mean, it was cute.
It is cute. But like, that's gonna be Gigantamax.
Oh yeah, well, we forgot to end the stream.
Yeah, we did.
Well, I'm not gonna keep you guys.
I've been watching the stream. Like, yeah, this is a good debate. It gives us a bit of clout.
It's like, well, I don't know what you guys think about Pokemon and how that kind of stuff works. Hopefully, it's like, feel free to leave your opinions in the comments section below or in the chat if you feel so very oh wait, why in the chat? I'm gonna close the stream. What am I talking? It's that 12:30 brain. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed, and next time I might actually have some form of a playable game ready for you guys to enjoy. So anyways, see you all. Have a good night. Bye bye. You've been watching, I don't know,